Joining me is a very special guest, Nicole Oliver. She's a Canadian actress, producer, and director, and she's here today to talk about her successful acting career and how she maintains a healthy lifestyle. Welcome to the show, Nicole. Now, how do you
pressure?
You've been in the business, entertainment business, for about over 20 years?
Oh, over 30.
Over 30!
Yeah.
And you are a mother as well.
Yeah.
So how do you juggle work and life?
Well, I don't. I like to say it's because I drink wine. Really, it's just one day at a time, and I've got a really wonderful support system. I think two things. I have a good sense of humor. I told you about the wine, and I've got a really good support system in place. So my husband, my partner, is really my rock, and he's also in the business, but different side of the business. He's a film editor and a composer, so he gets it, but there's not that direct kind of conflict of it's the same thing, same but different. And then a lot of really great girlfriends and male friends that if I call up and go, do you have a second? Can you listen to me? They will, and I think that's kind of how I've been able to maintain that,
Yes. And what do you do to relax?
Oh, I'm a new yoga person. I've been doing hot yoga. About 3 years ago, my husband and boys for Mother's Day gave me a coupon for Moksha yoga, which is awesome, hot yoga. So I did Bikrams, but Bikrams is intense. It's like you have to fit the pose. Whereas Moksha's, I guess, tenet besides being green and eco-friendly is that the pose will fit your body. So if you can't quite do it, that's fine. There's always other options, and I love options. I do a lot of things inside the entertainment industry. Options are great because options provide possibility. So when I saw that with yoga, I was like, okay, I can do this. So I do yoga. I work out a couple of days a week with a trainer to try and keep my muscles strong and my body strong as I'm moving into my other half of my existence on this planet. But yeah, yoga's been a really big thing, that mindfulness, just taking the time to check out a little bit. It's been good.
And it helps with your career because you're multi-talented. You're also, over 30 years, and you're a voiceover actress.
Yeah.
And you're very popular, right? You're in demand.
It's good. Yeah, you know what? It's, I work in front of the camera when they want a white middle-aged woman. I'm your lady. I'll be right there. And I've got a great new web series that just launched. It's been doing awesome this week called Narco Leap. It's on Telus, and you can see it on YouTube. But also tons of voiceover work, and I'm directing, and so yeah, lots of variety. If something's a little quieter, I've got other areas where I can still fulfill my creative need.
Yes, well, congratulations on Narco Leap, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
And so you play the role as...
It's shocking. I play the mother, right? There's a stretch. I played the mother of the lead. But the way the show came about is really awesome because a gazillion years ago I did a reality show called Crash Test Mommy.
Oh,
it was on Slice Network, and I hosted that, and that's where I got really my first big opportunity to produce and direct as well. And we did 52 hours for television. And the concept was we took a mom away for the weekend. In her place, we left her biggest critic to show us how easy it is to parent. Not, right? So it was a sometimes emotional show, but sometimes a comedic show, but it was a real show, about people and relationships. One of the producer's assistants on the show, her name is Kate Green, and we've always stayed in touch. And Kate was developing this science fiction, female-driven web series. With a female lead played by Chelsea Reist, and it's on 100 and is wonderful. And she said, I want you to play the mom. And I said, I would love it. So it was a part that was offered to me based on past relationships, so by another woman in the industry. So it's really special.
Yes.
And the experience was outstanding. We had tons of fun. And we're going for season 2, I think. We're pushing it, and it's getting a lot of really great response, so we're hoping that will happen.
It will happen.
Yeah.
And it's aired on July 15th?
Yeah, it started July 15th, and the traffic's been huge, and the response has been great. It's, a girl who has narcolepsy, when she falls asleep, she has dreams, and people who have narcolepsy do have really vivid dreams. The thing is, though, with Kelsey, my daughter's dreams, She's actually astral projecting. She's going into someone else's body. So then the government wants her, and dun dun dun, and there the drama starts, and the action adventure starts.
So she leaps into other bodies.
Yeah. She becomes other people. Like she can actually enter their consciousness, and she, if she looks into the mirror, she looks like the person, but she's in control of that person's body.
Yeah. And Nicole, there is a condition called let's see, right?
Narcolepsy. Yeah,
yes.
It's a real condition. I don't think people can actually do that, but people can just fall asleep. Stress usually triggers it, and then when they do sleep, they go into a very deep dream state as well. So Kate just kind of took the concept with the writer David Schmidt and just went another step further into science fiction land. So it's a lot of fun.
It's fun, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and it's got lots. It's female driven, right? Female lead, so it's outstanding.
Watch for season 2.
Yeah.
So, what do you like most? Directing, producing, acting, or all of it? Like.
Well, I love all of it. It's kind of like, Sophie's Choice, like make a mommy choose her favorite kid. You can't really do that, right? But I'm directing right now 3 different cartoon shows. So I'm voice directing, and on top of everything else. And I'm really loving it because it's an opportunity for me to put all my streams into one. So I love to mentor, right? So I can support new talent. I can, people who've been around for a long time, I can maybe help them find other different venues for their voice that maybe they haven't had access to before. It involves some teaching, right? Because there's a lot of newbies that don't know how to do cartoons, and I feel smart. Like I actually am part of a team, and I'm contributing really directly towards an end product. And as an actor, you kind of land, you do your stuff, and you leave. Mm-hmm. But it's really nice to get to know everybody, including all the animators and the animation director, and feel like you're part of something. So I really love that. And as I'm getting older, that's more important. It's really important to me, to feel like I'm part of something, and that my voice matters, not just literally, but figuratively,
And it's would it be like 3 projects for Netflix, YouTube?
Yeah, so I can't really talk. I sign everything away, like including my firstborn when you sign these NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. But there's a show I'm doing for PBS, which is really exciting because it's one of the first First Nations animated shows with a female lead. It's timely, it's necessary, it's fun. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm doing another show that'll be airing on YouTube with a company out of Toronto, and I'm doing another show that'll be on Netflix. So, and then everything else.
And that's why you do yoga.
And then yoga. Lots of yoga.
But Nicole, you are inspiring. You're inspiring other women to pursue their dreams in the entertainment world. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I've never really thought of it that way, but that's really humbling, actually. Yeah, it's great. I mean, I do like to mentor, right? And I had a couple of really amazing female mentors when I started in the industry, one of whom was the president of ACTRA, our union for actors across the country, like the country president. Her name is Fern Downey. I understudied her in university. I went to York University for my undergrad. She was playing Helen of Troy in a play at the Canadian Stage in Toronto, and I was her understudy. And we've stayed in touch ever since. So she's a dynamic, smart woman. And so, I guess maybe to have an opportunity to try and be that for somebody else is, I think, kind of what we're supposed to do, right? Talk about leaning in and helping up and hands out and all that. And I think if you want to see some change manifested, you have to be part of it.
And you are paving the way.
Trying.
I mean, do you have a favorite food?
Do I have a favorite food? I do actually, and it is French onion soup.
French onion soup?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, well, that and Caesar salad are like I gotta tell you whether a restaurant's great or not, right? But I love, my mom used to make it when I was growing up, and it's just like the ultimate comfort food. I love French onion soup. There's a restaurant in my hood called The French Table. It's amazing. It's on Main Street. I just plugged it. There you go.
Yes.
So good. And their French soup's amazing.
Yeah, wow, I gotta check it out.
Cheesy, bready, oniony, and it's vegetarian, the one he does. Wow. Doesn't do it with the beef stock. So it's really nice and clean.
Oh my goodness.
Except for the cheese, but we'll talk about the cheese. Yeah.
So where can people see the show? It's on
Narcoleap. So, well, you can Google it, and probably you can watch it on YouTube. It's also on Optic TV on TELUS. So, you know, Google is everything. It's everywhere except in China, apparently. So, you know, you can, it's true, you can Google it and follow the links, and there you go. I also have it on my social media page, but if you Google Narcoleap, Narcoleap, there'll be all sorts of little linky poos you can click on and watch the show.
And if people want to follow you, Nicole, where can they go?
Well, I love Twitter. I loved it when it was 140 characters, because then I had to be short and concise. Now it's like I go on at the mouth. But yeah, Twitter, I'm at Mouth Noise with a Z or a Z for our American peoples, which is kind of appropriate, I guess, because I make a lot of noise with my mouth. And I have a website, which is NicoleOliver.com, which has all that gack on there.
Well, I want to thank you very much, Nicole, for coming on the show, and we'd love for you to come back.
Oh, I'd love to come back. Yeah, for sure.
Don't you like this place?
I do. I do. What you can't see is there's a Christmas tree over here. And I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. But I'm just going to say that might be a little soon.
Yes.
Just a little soon. Yeah.
Well, we'll have you come back. And
when it really is Christmas, and I'll wear my ugly Christmas sweater. That's a deal.
Me too.
Okay, it's a deal.
All right. We'll be right back after this break.